Pisces, welcome to my channel. Let's explore the mystical realms and get ready to receive a timeless message specifically crafted for the intuitive souls of Pisces. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, thank you for tuning in. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. Keep in mind that the energy of this reading transcends time, and you stumbled upon it exactly when the universe has intended. As we each embark upon our own unique personal journeys, remember that this message is pre-recorded, yet its resonance is attuned to the present moment. Let your intuition be your guide and trust it as you listen. For those of you who have continued to support my channel monetarily and energetically throughout the years, by liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, and continuing to watch my videos, you are greatly appreciated. May you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. Let's all join in and unlock the magic that the cards hold for us. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this pertains to me, but I'm gonna give it to y'all only because it may help somebody else. And just like the last reading that I did pertaining to my dream, it's about to get wild and a little creepy and a little crazy, but hopefully not too much, okay? All right, so I'm gonna pull cards, as y'all know, as I'm telling y'all this, and then we just gonna go over it because that's just how it's gonna go down. So, first of all, I was asleep, minding my own damn business, and my son woke me up. So it was him going to work, and he was saying, so mind y'all, these are all things happening in my dream. He's saying he's going to work. He had started his car, but what it sounded like was that the lawnmower had started. And so I'm like, is that your car? And he's like, yeah. Okay. So then as I'm trying to go back to sleep, I realize I'm dreaming. So in my dream, I'm basically like trying to remember what was happening before I got woke up. So the thing was, I'm now realizing that I'm watching myself outside of myself, okay? Which kind of threw me off. Because then I realized, and it's something about a mirror and the looking glass, but also about glass. Like I told y'all in the last dream, somebody is watching and monitoring. They can see you through the glass. So either they can see you through the mirror or they can see you through the glass. It's like when, and I'm sure we all done this before, like you look at somebody's, somebody be doing a video or something and they have on glasses or sunglasses, and you can see everything else that's behind or what's going on or what they're looking at through the glass, right? So something about being careful about the glass. And then, and I was writing everything down, like literally, so it's a lot. So sleeping, the past couple of days has been weird because I ended up waking up one night twice. I woke up twice. And each time I was at my house, but I wasn't at my house. So it was almost as if like, I felt like I was jumping timelines, or I was in a different parallel or a different timeline. And so instantly I knew I didn't want to be there. So literally I said, oh no, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Because whatever was happening in my sleep, that timeline, I didn't want to be there, okay? And this happened twice in one night. And both times I just went right back to sleep. So then I started hearing a bunch of stuff. Like when I said something about the people coming to get you because they're trying to convince you that you live there or you live with them or you belong with them, and you know you don't belong with them. So I still keep hearing that song. She's going home, she's going home. So definitely something about going home. Then it was, I have been doing a lot of stuff around my house, like, and in the dream, I am getting everything together. And I mean like cleaning up, because when I told y'all clean up and then clean up again, I didn't realize how important or what this was actually playing out to be. It was surrounding that the more you clean up, the different each timeline is. So the more clean up, the more stuff you clean up, the closer you get to the right timeline. And then there was a thing where it's like basically saying so many people are invested in whatever this cover-up is, trying to create an illusion for you. So there's a lot of people involved in trying to keep this illusion. And they're saying you need to remember who the fuck you are. You need to remember who you are. Because in the last dream, remember I told you I had amnesia. So even still in this dream, it's more or less like giving me clues. And I don't know if y'all ever seen that movie, I think it's called Us. And it's like a different you and a different timeline. But they came into your timeline to get rid of you. Only in this timeline, okay, so this timeline is two people occupying the same space. And two people can't occupy the same space. And so that's why it's creating a mirror effect. But somebody outside of you, the other you outside of you, or something outside of you, because I'm getting that it's not a you, it's a being. December the 31st, 2021 is when I more or less glitched. So it was almost like whatever that new year brought in, it brought in. So that was December 31st, 2021. So January the 1st, 2022, I was different. Like completely different. And different better for me, but very different for other people that knew me. So, and also different for me as far as they were concerned, because I knew something was wrong, but it wasn't with me, it was with them. So they were thinking something was wrong with me, and I was thinking something was wrong with them, and it was because my timeline was different. So somehow that portal put me in a place where I shouldn't be. So right now, it's something about sleep, and I keep hearing this. It's an old song. I don't sleep because never sleep, because sleep is the cousin of death. But also sleep is when time traveling happens. And so stepping into new gifts, right, is what all of this is giving me, and I can fly. So when you sleep, everything relaxes, and it's more like you being your true self and all the things. And so some of your gifts get activated at nighttime. And a lot of my gifts get unlocked, or it's like I'm unlocking them when necessary and when needed. And sometimes certain gifts get, it takes time to learn how to use them. And I'm also a person who has requested other gifts. So if there is a shift or something that happens with me, and somebody enters into my space that should not enter into my space, and it was a violation because I'm totally karma to some people, okay? And I didn't say karmic, I said karma. So I be their karma. And so whereas they think they getting over, because I have a very innocent quality. And I said, I'm not letting nobody touch it. I'm not letting nobody take that from me. Period. I think that side of me is beautiful. And so when I come along and people think they getting over because they trying to abuse an innocent energy, God don't play about me. So in the process of God not playing about me, then whatever they do, that's why I don't never have to touch them. Because when I come into people's lives, I come into people's lives as a blessing. I don't come to steal, kill, destroy, none of the above, because that's not my nature. That's not why God sends me. God sends me to places where love is needed, where guidance is needed, where true blessings are needed. And so when I come into somebody's life and they take advantage of that, I know how to walk away because I know what you're about to get. So I don't have to feel like I need like vengeance, or I don't have to feel like I need any type of, I don't have to recoup any of my time from you because I already know what's about to happen. So the thing is, if I come into your life, or if I ever came into your life and you did me wrong, I was your karma. Because literally, I came into your life to give you something that you needed, and you try to take advantage of it. So the thing is, somehow I got put somewhere I shouldn't be. Which, again, a lot of people trying to work hard to create an illusion that they don't realize is already crumbling, and it's gonna be the death of them. And I mean, like, literally, you're gonna die. And I know y'all listening, and I know y'all watching. So you were warned, and this is your warning. Which interrupted some stuff. But let me tell y'all how it's playing out. So the more stuff that I clean up, even in real life, and I kept saying, once y'all clean it again. Because it's not really clean. On certain timelines, and I'm saying for you, so on certain timelines, you may not have everything that you want, all right? But somewhere else on another timeline, you actually do have everything you want. So each timeline is slightly different. And this timeline, because like I said, when I was waking up, those other couple times, I literally knew I was at my house, but it was not my house, and I didn't want to be there. Like, something about it felt way, way off, and I needed to go back to sleep. So being stuck in a different timeline or a different dimension, and now trying to figure, ooh, something smells so good. And now trying to figure out how to get back. So, y'all know the thing where they say, like, your soulmate is calling you, and maybe y'all are on different timelines or different parallels, or I could be doing it, I don't know, because again, what I was getting ready to say a minute ago is, when I clean up some mess, I ask for gifts. And whether or not you can, it's in the Bible, like, and this is where I got this from, and this is where I've been doing it the whole time, so it clearly works. The people that use their gifts and talents, God multiplied them. The people that hid them and didn't use them, buried them away, God took them from them and gave them to somebody else, i.e. me, because I be asking for gifts, okay? I like gifts. Certain gifts you don't even know sometimes that you have until it just becomes active, and then voila, you're cooking. Okay, so it's like an incubation period, a baby growing. But it's even when you get taken out of character, and I'm gonna say this for everybody because I said no matter what happens on this timeline or in any other timeline, if it's not in you, it's not gonna happen. So when a person that I engage with on this timeline tried to, you know, decease me, that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't in that person. So that's that person's nature. And because I keep saying, you don't go all these years without a person knowing that, or without people knowing that, or without you knowing that you're a certain type of energy. And you don't change like from your 20s to your 50s into a bum ass energy. Like, you just don't. So that had to be the thing. And being exposed, people being exposed for who they are and what they are and the things that they do. Right now, I keep saying it's judgment time. So judgment time is when, you know, everybody's thinking God's going to come down and, well, God is here, okay? God is here. And, you know, apparently y'all thought it was getting ready to be a little waiting list, like a little line, like you was at the department store and each person. No, you're being told on. All of y'all are being exposed. Everybody's being exposed. All of us are being exposed for everything that we're doing. And the closer you get to your time, the more you're about to experience and the more you're about to be exposed, okay? So a lot of people, that's why you notice it's a lot of bum-ass behavior being exposed from people. Because it's not new, it's just what they hid. It's the mask they wore. That's how they was able to get, you know, some of the things that they have done. You notice that it's all of a sudden a lot of people who, and I don't want to name names, but I'm going to just say the narrative for certain energies are now, not let me return to God, they want to return to the church. The church ain't God, okay? And I don't care who be mad, talk to God about it, because the church ain't God. God is God. The church is just a place. And my uncle calls it the place you go when you're sick. Maybe because some of them people be, you know, and again, I'm not going to, don't touch my prophets. So I ain't going to say something, but I'm going to be saying something because God know too. And that's the truth, okay? And be mindful. A lot of things get said in a joke. So people be trying to like say things in a slick way and be laughing while they doing it. No, there's a lot of things get said in a joke. So there's some truth behind whatever that situation is, okay? All right, so either way, the thing is, I'm laying here and I'm looking at my body outside of my body. Although as if like I was the observer of the situation. So as I'm laying there asleep, I hear like whatever the program was, it didn't work. So of course it worked for a hot second, but excuse me, I was kind of putting things into play in different timelines, or God knew that stuff was happening. So fail-safe mechanism, God knew that this would, like, somebody would try to corrupt the system, or somebody would try to like interfere or intervene. So fail-safe mechanism was, you don't get all the information all at one time. You, at certain points, when the alignment is correct, or when the stars are right, then that's when you get the next set of instructions. So you don't get everything all at one time. Okay, so somebody living outside of me, or me in a different timeline, being outside of me, but not the me that actually belongs to this timeline. Because the things that I was seeing from people, like rats and roaches and things of that nature, but somebody else, maybe this other parallel dimension you person, realizes where they belong and they don't want you in that parallel. Or the being, there's a being, because we were talking about walk-ins, and somebody has a walk-in spirit, and maybe somebody thought that, you know, and then there's a thing about jinn and, you know, some other shit. But either way, whatever the being is, they don't want you to wake up to realize they're occupying your time, your space. This could all be overactive imagination, or it could really not be, because it could just be the thing that there are some people who think they know, but they don't know. But there's a strange occurrence that happened, and I don't believe in coincidences. So a whole lot of people went through the same dark night of the soul, or went through the dark night of the soul at the same exact time. How could that be? And there's a lot of them that went through the dark night of the soul that actually watch tarot, or watch my channel, or just as watching, okay? So what would the chances be that everybody that is connected or have been connected have an overactive imagination that continue to keep leading us down the same exact streets and pathways and cross intersections and that type of nature? What would the coincidence have to be that the tarot readers are, and I'm saying me included, are having the same messages, and nobody knowing each other, because I don't know none of them bitches, period. And I myself, and I don't know if they know or if they have been, you know, triggered in the same exact way, but I myself have been made aware of several of them. And when I say made aware of, I mean literally like, look at this person. So I mean, like, my spirit guides are saying this person is connected to you, or this person is connected to this. So I don't know how many of them are made aware of, or, you know, actually know. And I don't know how many of them would admit, because a couple of them I've been actually heavily triggered by, and my friend calls them terroristic tarot readers. And she's not off base. The thing is, that card is the Lover's card. How does that work? Because in the real world, it don't work that way. They're not like intercepting my thoughts, and I wouldn't be intercepting theirs. So collective consciousness is a thing. It's a real thing, apparently. But how much of it is, and that's why I keep saying, there's some really gifted people. There's some really gifted and talented tarot readers. Because the ones that I was made aware of, because at one point in time when I first started this, I was told to sit and observe. Do not engage. Do not engage. Sit and observe. And then I just came to a different realization the other day, because I started thinking, I'm like, the messages are the same. I don't know this person. They don't know me. I don't watch their, like, and literally the messages are coming up at the same time. But also, like, within an hour or two apart. Like, it's no way. Because if anybody knows how uploading and things of that nature works, like, And these messages are long, like hours long, or hour long, or just 45 minutes, 30 minutes, somewhere around there. So there's no way within that time frame, especially with the way YouTube's uploading and shit be going, there's no way that that was to happen. That we would have to be tapped into each other. And I don't know them again, so that's the thing. Either way, lots of strangeness happening because people want you to feel like, because I said already, there's a lot of people involved in trying to keep this thing together. Okay, I see the Magician here. There's a lot of people involved in trying to keep this charade going. But why? And what for? And who was the initial spellcaster of whatever happened? And again, the other thing is the window, because I keep getting part of the message is the window, which I feel like the window is December 31st of 2023, because I glitched December 31st of 2021. So I don't know what's important about this next shift, but I feel like the more stuff that gets cleaned up, and the faster you clean it up, the faster you get to leave whatever this bullshit is. Because I feel like every time something gets done, because again, there's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes that y'all don't see that I have been doing that, you know, maybe I'll show you and maybe I won't. Depends upon what I get told or, you know, what gets said in the process. But because I feel like also like a fishbowl. Like, didn't I tell y'all this Magician card was there? I could see that, and now it's here. All right, so lots of strange occurrences, because the fact of the matter is a fishbowl is like a looking glass. It's like where people can observe what's happening. You can observe what the fish are doing. All right, so we got blessed as fuck. First and foremost, right there. I feel blessed as fuck. I don't know what's happening right now or what this is, but I still feel blessed as fuck to be a part of the change and transformation. It's like an Easter egg hunt or something. So busy transcending bullshit, all right? So continue to transcend bullshit. All right, and then we got namaste, bitches. So finding inner peace, all right? That's important. We got 37, Candy Cane Angel. It's time for a treat. All right, so let me tell you what else I was, so imitation. So emulating and imitating, it was getting on my nerves because I'm saying, I know certain people watch my channel or whatever because people saying things that I be saying, or people just basically now starting to do something that I was doing or that I'm doing, because all of a sudden these numbers became important. We got 3737 or 7373. So that could be a synchronicity or a number that is you've been seeing, or it may be a number that you need to look up right now. And then all of a sudden I'm starting to notice that people that were not doing it are now doing it. And at first I was very much annoyed, but then I realized, which I think this is where the shift came in, was that if I could be the reason why people start to do things differently, then I should be thankful for it and not worry about the copycat energy or whatever's happening. Because at first that was a little bit annoying, but then like I said, some of these things are happening, and how is it happening? Because I don't know them, they don't know me, and although I've been made aware of them at one point, like even right now, I got all the tarot readers on block because it was just getting on my nerves seeing them. And I feel like accountability is important. And so why I was made aware or why I was told to sit and watch, I don't know. I really don't care. What I cared about was if y'all are being given or misguided or being given the wrong information. That's the part that I care about. So maybe if they were, you know, guided to watch me or something, then maybe they would understand that they are now accountable for the people that they lead in whatever direction. And that's going to fall on them, not on y'all, because a lot of y'all come during the times when you need it the most, when there's stuff happening in your life and you need some guidance or you need direction. Regardless of whether or not you know tarot readings are for entertainment purposes only, we also know the underlying reason why people go to tarot. They're looking for insight. And I get it. So, Candy Cane Angel, it's time for a treat. It's time for you to relax. It's time for you to let your hair down. It's time for you to have something special, okay? We also have the Winged Seer. You see things very clearly here, and you could potentially be very clairvoyant. We got Angel of Alchemy, a miracle happening, and another synchronicity, because I literally just pulled these two cards, and as y'all see, look at the numbers. So lots of synchronicities, lots of messages happening. 1, 2, 2, 1. All right, so that's the message. But a miracle happening here, and you see things very clearly. It's time for you to exercise your rights. There was also part of my dream. So 37, somebody could be 37 years old or born in 73. That's also 10, which is a completion. And that is also a new beginning. So you have completed something, but also there's a new start. That would be March 10th. We got, so 12, 21, that would also be 33. So being significant or important, but also mastery. So it's a completion and you have mastered something all at the same time. So a miracle is about to happen for you, and there's an actual shift. So you basically seeing what's happening. You are reading the signs very clearly. So being mindful to pay attention, because like I said, we look at stuff, but we're not looking at the stuff. You look, or you saw that the book was open, or that, but you didn't see what book they were reading. You saw that they were reading whatever it was, but you didn't see the symbol that was attached to it. So there's more. Why am I getting transformers? They're more than meets the eye. So transforming, things transforming, but also looking closer, taking a deeper look into a situation. So there's something that you may need to revisit, because I hear revised, but there's something that is that you saw, but you didn't see it. So you need to go back and see it, okay? That vibe. All right, we have love conquers all, enduring loyalty, eternal love, lasting commitment. That number is 24. So also March 6th, February the 21st, March 12th, March 3rd. So also February the 24th, love conquers all. Somebody's burnt by the sun for being too ambitious, overstanding their reach. And this card keeps coming out. And then we got immortal, the consuming family pressures appears. So the number 6, so we got March 6th, February the 28th, February 24th. Another 10 and another completion. So that's another cycle, another level up, another change that has happened in your energy. And then we have 66. So somebody may be 66 years old. This could be somebody's mother, somebody's auntie. Either way, it's the family peer pressuring you, or somebody wanting to force you to do something that maybe you didn't want to do. Which is also giving me past life. Somebody may have wanted to force, because it's giving me pertaining to my dream. Somebody wanting to force me to, you know, be in a relationship with somebody or marry somebody on this timeline, because of the fact that, because I keep getting the vibe of the Lover's card here, like in a past life, your family or something made a contract or it's like a arranged marriage. So somebody thought that I would want to marry their great grandson on this timeline, or it being a past life commitment, because I did that already here. So which would also make it the same exact thing. At 20 years old, I told my then best friend at the time that if we're not married, well, it was something we both came up with, excuse me, if we weren't married by the time we got 40 something, then we would get married. Okay, but I made that commitment on this timeline, but somebody else in my family before that made a commitment that I would be married to somebody else during that time. And so it didn't work out with their plans and then people tampering with stuff. So they're feeling like, no, you were supposed to be married to this person. Well, I didn't ask to be married to that person. I wanted to be married to who I wanted to be married to. But because I was already, per se, betrothed to somebody else in this timeline or during this time, then they started making decisions for me, and I have free will. So kick rocks. Okay. Either way, it turned into a whole shit show. And they kind of won basically on one aspect because they get the person away from you. It's like Romeo and Juliet, but either way, everybody dies. Okay. The end. So that type of vibe. Your people pressuring you to do stuff that you might not want to do, and it's a drag. And why are y'all like harassing the shit out of us to do stuff that y'all committed us to billions of years ago or thousands of years ago? Like, get somebody else to do it. You don't now get to commit me to something that I don't want to be committed to. But again, the stars aligning, and now this is the time. And so it's like a magical event, and voila, you're getting married to a toddler. No, that's not how it go in this timeline. It's almost like something different, because back then it was okay. You can marry a 50-year-old to a 6-year-old or a 10-year-old. Like, that's not okay. That's child abuse. So at that time, they thought it was cool to say, okay, well, they're going to show up in this timeline together, and there's going to be an age gap, because apparently there's an age gap between people now, and it's okay for you to be with this person. It's not okay, because this timeline is different from those timelines. That's enslavement. You can't do that. So now some shit got to be altered, okay? And a lot of us are now the generational curse breakers because we see things clearly. The winged seer. You see things very clearly. And you ain't got time for that. Like, whatever it was that they did, that was their business. Get somebody else to do it. I ain't it. You come back and you do it, okay? Because I ain't it. On this timeline and this realm, I run this. And I'm going to do what I want to do. And I'm going to be happy doing it. And I don't give a fuck whether or not it creates whatever havoc, because nobody told y'all to do that. Worry about yourself. So at this point, what's important to us is the more shit you clean up, the better your timeline is going to be. The timeline you're going to, like, me altering the timelines. That's what I was getting. Okay, so we got 37, nature, communication, flower energies, fairy energies, elemental messengers. So tapping into the energy of Mother Nature, or tapping into Gaia. Somebody may be 37 years old, again, or somebody born in 73, but 10 is a completion. So each one of these cycles, and I done pulled 3 cycles with 3 different completions. So it's almost like you were knocking them down one by one, because I've been knocking them down one by one. But things also changing. So mortality. Life is brief, brilliant, beautiful, and it's yours to live. So I just said this. I'm going to do what I want to do because I got free will. I don't have to marry a little boy because I don't want to. Even if the little boy is a grown man. I don't got to. this timeline ain't the same as those timelines. I don't have to. Get somebody else to do it. So, but I still want my stuff. That's the thing. Whatever belongs to me on this timeline, I want it. And I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep calling all my stuff back because guess what? It don't belong to the little boy or anybody else. It's almost like when the daughters of kings and whatnot, they would be betrothed to people, and it's almost like the man thinking that they can run the woman's stuff. You can't run my shit, run your own shit. Run your mom's shit. Don't run my shit. I got this, okay? I'll take care of this. So we got uncertainty. Choose who you will become. I'm a sovereign individual. So, queens can reign on their own. They don't need the king. You may want a king, and I may want a king, but I don't need a king. I can rule shit on my own. I can make sure that my community, my family, I can make sure that they're okay. So choose who you will be. Choose who you will become. And it's okay to be uncertain about some stuff. That number is 39. So somebody may be 39 years old or born in 93. That's also 12, which turns into 3. So March 3rd, March 12th. Either way, choose who you will become. What type of leader or what type of individual are you going to become here and now and on this timeline, in this realm, okay? Not who your people want you to be, not who they're pressuring you to be. Who do you want? Who are you, okay? Finding out who you are. So this was the other thing, because it pertains to that too. Like, I think the thing that I did that kind of corrupted the system and threw everybody off was the fact that I gets ghost real quick. So I go this way. And so getting people away from me, it didn't matter. Your mom, my dad, my kids, I went the other opposite direction because I had to figure out what was happening. I got to figure out who I want to be. So during New Year's, there's a lot of rituals that I do. And so it's like making sure your space is clean, making sure that you eat the right stuff, making sure that you go into the new year correctly, right? So as of now, everybody, I don't know if y'all are, but I would think that y'all should be doing preparation for the new year. Because there's a portal that is going to take place, that is happening, that I think maybe you should want to go into with the right intentions and the right energy. So, and that's just up to you. That's just what I do. I make sure I prepare. So as of now, I'm preparing. And that's why I said there's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes that maybe you might see on, if you follow my other channel, my family channel, or my Facebook, then my family channel is Golden Girl 302, GOLDENGURL 302. So if you follow that one, or my YouTube, my Facebook is my name, Talisha L. Herman. So you can follow either one of them and you'll see probably some of the stuff that's actually happening. But the more stuff you clean up, the more stuff you straighten up, the closer you get to the timeline where you're supposed to be. So we got Beauty and the Beast. You need space in a relationship. So it's like, as you see, he like right over her shoulder. Somebody trying to micromanage a situation. But I keep saying it's like the looking glass. People trying to look in and observe your situation, your life, what's happening. So we got March 8th there. We got February 26th here, which is 88. So karmic cycles. And I said I'm karma for some people. Everybody could be karmic because, to a situation or to people, to everybody. We have all been that. But either way, 88, somebody may have been born in 88. Also, the thing is, time traveling, I kept traveling back to a specific time. And the reason why I know this is because, okay, never mind. There was a hack that kind of happened because of the fact that we needed to make sure what timeline or what year like astral traveling people were like we were in. And so I kind of one day stumbled upon something, and it made me call some people and say, well, this is what happens, but that's what was happening. So we also 36 years old or born in 63, the unending sadness of looking back, endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, and negative nostalgia. Okay, so basically saying your future's in front of you. Also, you got to be mindful about the things that keep playing out. So this may be the last cycle right here, and this may be where the next completion or the next level up comes from. I don't know what, because I don't have the thing, I don't know what the 8s are, but also ascending, so 8 and then 9, because that's what that is. So one more would be 10. So maybe there's another step that you have to take in order for this level to be completed. But it's basically like pose brave flight. You will not let fear stop you this time. Like you were just going to jump and go. So it's like release. You need some space in this relationship. So about to take flight. And I said from the beginning of this reading, I can fly. All right. So knowing that that's true and that's possible for you, okay? So we have cards here. So Greece, significant or important. We have somebody's initials, first, middle, or last. B, Blake, Bailey, Bella, Beatrice, Bennett, Benjamin, Bianca, Brady, Bonnie, Bradley, Bell, Barbara, Bryce, Bentley, Brooke, Baxter, Beckett, and Beatrice, Betty, Bob. We also have somebody named Miss, what is it? I hear Baxter, Brown, Bailey. Somebody's saying Miss Pretty. Somebody's calling you Miss Pretty, and they know they can't fuck with you in real life, okay? Or you calling somebody Miss Pretty. Something about Friday, significant or important. We have somebody's heavily invested in this situation. We have somebody wants to go on vacation with you and you're their dream come true. We got somebody saying, marry me, please. Somebody saying, I'll do anything to make you smile. And somebody has celebrity status. Somebody may drive a Chevy or a Ford, and if it ain't black, it's whack. Somebody may have a big boy mansion. Something about today being significant or important. Tell me what I could do to make you happy. Somebody wants to know that. And somebody saying, I don't know how to love you properly. Somebody may potentially have a drug problem here. Popping pills, snorting cocaine, crack, meth, heroin, and angel dust. We got somebody spying and calling you from fake phone numbers. Date night is here, surprising for you. So I keep hearing it, observing. So somebody's observing the situation. Somebody wants to surprise you with a situation. We have a life coach here. We have, or you may need a life coach. Somebody saying, or a spiritual coach. I can't imagine being with anybody else. And I also have openings for spiritual life coaching, in case y'all didn't know. Somebody saying, I never knew love until I met you. Something about Maryland or Washington being significant or important. And Washington would be Washington, D.C., Washington State. Somebody's initials could be M or W, depending upon the way you're looking at this card right now. Either way, significant or important, first, middle, or last initial. We have something about New Mexico or Alaska is significant or important. So that's definitely travel. Somebody thinks that sex is spiritual, and somebody wants to have, sex magic with you or do sex magic with you. And the number 9, March 9th being significant, but the number 9 equals born, to be, or to exist. All right. So something that's new. So I said 9, so to be or exist, and that means one more, the next levels, and that's also 99. Somebody could have been born in 99, but that's also March 18th, okay? And that's 9, March 9th. So can I have some of your energy? Somebody wants some of your energy, and somebody wants you to pull up on them. We got Netflix and chill and date night here. We have somebody made you a playlist, and you're all I want. We have what's done in the dark will always come to light. And somebody may have a little bit of sugar in their tank. So somebody may be a little sweet, or somebody may think shit sweet, or somebody hiding their sexuality from you. All right. We got hotel, motel, holiday inn, and penthouse suite. So take your choice. We got somebody, you could be dealing with a Capricorn here. We have, it's going to be difficult for you to forgive someone about something that they did to you or around you. Somebody saying, let's just focus on the good, because clearly there was some bad shit happening. Somebody still believes in fairy tales, and they're saying we live happily ever after. Somebody may drive a McLaren or an Aston Martin, or that could be somebody's dream car, because those are pretty fucking fancy. And somebody may think you're pretty fucking fancy. And you're the best thing that has ever happened to me. Something about South America or Chile, or you may like Chile. Or every time I see this, I make me think child. Yo. All right, so letting it all go. So somebody's letting something go, and I release what no longer serves me. Somebody could potentially be a promoter or in advertising and marketing, or somebody's advertising and marketing something. Somebody may be a doctor or a surgeon is definitely skilled. So somebody may be skilled in a certain area or a certain practice. I appreciate you so much and I adore you. Somebody may be an electrician or in construction. I hear also something being rebuilt. So I'm never letting you go. And somebody thinks you're one of a kind and they want this for forever. We have somebody's initials first, middle, or last could be Y. But all I see with this was yellow, okay? So, or yeller. Somebody may be a director or a producer. All right, so somebody's saying you got me fucked up, or y'all just got me fucked up. Whoever's doing this. All right, and you bring out the best in me, or it might be the ancestors got you fucked up because, yeah, why? Something being manifested here, or someone's being manifested here. Something about Sunday being significant or important. You may be dealing with a Virgo, or Virgo may be in your business, because I said there's a lot of people involved in creating this illusion, trying to keep you stuck. Something about North America or Cuba, so there's some travel happening here, or somebody may just be foreign, okay? So you may be dealing with some foreign entities. Somebody's playing spiritual, meaning they's a lying ass, and we got R here. R is significant or important, first, middle, or last initial, and all I keep hearing is really. Like, are you you really got me fucked up. Something about cuffing season here, and that's either handcuffs, or somebody sending sex energy, because again, somebody want to handcuff you. I love your energy. Something about Dallas or Texas being here. Dallas can be somebody's name, but it's also a state. So somebody may be in Texas. Something about the studio or an apartment. So a studio could be like musically inclined, but also a studio apartment, a small space, okay? A art studio, some type of studio. You mean the world to me. 2 is the wisdom. So manifestation of knowledge, but also knowledge means woman. Symbolic to the black woman who refers to the moons of the earth. So this is divine mathematics. So if you want to know where that came from. Somebody don't have tattoos. Wi-Fi is plugged in, well connected, okay? We have, the answer is no to something. No way, Jose, and absolutely fucking not. Oregon is here, and the West Coast, significant or important. Somebody may drive a Nissan, a Jeep, a Subaru, or Nissan. Because I hear Toyota or like a Corolla or something of that nature too. So Honda Accord, something that is reliable, basically. So somebody may think you're reliable. There's a villa here, or something giving island vibes. Somebody saying baby girl, and somebody saying put my feelings in the words is not easy. So somebody don't know really what to say. We got angels surrounding you, and a bodyguard or personal security, significant or important. We got a divine masculine, or somebody wants to be your bodyguard, a kingdom spouse, a higher level soulmate, or female and masculine energy here. Somebody wants to take a road trip or a journey with you. Somebody may have a Land Rover or a Range Rover, or that may be your dream car or what you're manifesting. somebody is writing you love notes and applying pressure here. Me and you against the world, and our secret handshake, significant or important. Somebody summoning demons and doing incantations, doing dark magic. We got the love of a lifetime is here, and that's the truth. We got mind your business and worry about yourself here, significant or important. We also have Wyoming and Cheyenne here. And for some reason, Cheyenne, I don't know why I created that card, because it also gives me like Cayenne Porsche. But then there was something that was happening pertaining to aliens and some other shit pertaining to Cheyenne. We got 4 of Wands here, which is like happiness and celebrations, marriages, parties, all that type of stuff. So you celebrating with, you know, people. We got the Lovers card here. Gemini, wise, playful, energetic. Also a choice. Choosing you. Or being in love, falling in love. All right, we also have the 8 of Cups, walking away and leaving something behind, abandoning a situation. So you may be moving on to a different scene, a different scenario, a different level is what I'm gathering and getting. We also have the Magician here. So you having all the skills. There's also a level up there happening in your energy. And I feel like a manifestation also taking place. So you manifesting your dream life, you manifesting your next phase, making your next move, your best move, and going beyond. All right, let's see, what do we got here? So this is the next phase. Let's see, something about the numbers or the count is important also. So I hear counting your blessings, counting your blessings. So somebody need to count their blessings, and something about you made it thus far. But again, cleaning up your energy or cleaning up your surroundings. And that means people, places, and things. Making sure that you are prepared or getting ready for the alignment and the shift that's actually happening and taking place. We have 37. So 37 is a number that keeps coming up. And also this card, look at this. It's mirrors, and it's like people like time traveling, like you're different parallels. So I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's exactly what that looks like. And that's pretty freaking cool. But also confirmation, you being different people. You were somebody else in a different timeline. But now you are, you know, here and connected. We also have, and it's the mathematics, like E = MC squared. So something about math and information, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So gaining knowledge, wisdom, and understanding about where you are in this timeline, or where you are in this this specific period. All right, let's see what else we got here. All right, we got once upon another time. Once upon another time. Do y'all see what I'm saying? So things coming in. Y'all see I'm just picking these cards out of here. Like literally it's in a box. I'm picking them out, okay? So once upon another time, and y'all heard me shuffle it. So it's not me. It's basically, this is, everything is going together. So everything is coming together for your highest good, all right? The change, the shifts, everything is happening for your highest good. But the journey, like the journey to now, this is Sith, 10, a completion, and this is a tool used to cut. So cutting cords, and it's like reaping and sowing. It's reaping time. So definitely blessings, changes happening. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing that, because somebody, I did see that somebody put it in the, maybe I just need to look it up, because I still don't know what the hell that meant, even when they did it. But basically cutting things, cutting ties, cutting basically reaping, cutting the wheat. All right. It also gave me like the Grim Reaper, because ain't that what they carry too when they get ready to come and get you and grab you by your neck and drag you to hell? Not me, y'all. You know, not y'all, them, you know, the ones that need to go there. All right. Either way, I'm only going if God send me. And then I'm going to be down there like, who I need to get, okay? Because I told y'all, I'm totally karma to some motherfuckers, all right? So, appreciate good energy. Don't try to take advantage of stuff. Like, why do people have to try to manipulate the system all the time, or try to manipulate things when God has your best interest at heart? All right, we got transformation and change here happening. I feel like walk boldly or go boldly into the situation or into the next phase. We also have fire magic here. So tapping into fire magic is important. I feel also like that's giving me passion. Oh, we got right here somebody saying, I want a fresh start with you. The number 1, so we got 11/11. So March 11th here. March 2nd as well. But a master number. So you mastering and completing. And words do hurt, so be mindful of what you say. Prayers and wishes going out, all right, and going up into the universe, into the ethers. All right, let's see. I'm gonna pull this deck, and then we're gonna be done. All right, so let's see where you at, where you start at. Okay, here. So things being organized and put back into alignment. Cleansing and cleaning, purify your space, y'all. And hopefully this helped. But either way, I got a lot of weirdness surrounding me. So right now, we got obedience. So somebody wanted you to be obedient to a situation, but yet you want to let your inner beast come out. Somebody wants to tell you what to do. Meanwhile, you got free will, because as you see, she got a beast coming out of her coat. March 7th being significant or important. Also, I'm getting something 7, how many times? But 7 is God's perfect number. All right. So you want to do something different than what these people trying to tell you want to do, because I feel like people on this timeline is trying to play in your face, or they definitely trying to play in my face, and I ain't with it. So fighting back. That's number 4. David against Goliath, and you may have been unaware, unbeknownst, but when you actually spring back, shake back, you become victorious or victor over the situation. You are not a victim. We got 35, somebody may be 35 years old or born in 53. We got 2, which is roots, building solid foundations. And then we got shoes. So being mindful, but also she can fly. Her shoes got wings. So 11. So 11/11 here now. So more synchronicities. But either way, I feel like it's time for you to shine, time for you to elevate, time for you to, you know, move beyond and figure out where you want to be. Because wherever this is, where they got you planting roots at, that's not where you want to plant roots at. You want to do something different. And we also have 35 shouting. So it's like breaking loose, breaking free. Because as y'all see, they're breaking free from, it's a little man inside of the other part. So yeah, all right, Pisces, that's the reading. Hopefully it helps. Thank you guys for coming to my channel. And if anybody has any thoughts on my dreams, my weird dreams that keep happening, please let me know. So that's it. That's all. Go with God.